I'm just about to join the Moodle Collaborate to give a presentation, and I'm going to click join session. But first of all, note that I've got the student role, so I'll be joining just as a normal student with no powers and privileges. So this is what the student's experience will be. As always, it takes a little while. My browser settings are quite strict, so I have to allow things every time I use them. I'm using a headset microphone, and I'm going to tap it. Yep, that's working. Got my webcam here. Yep, that's working.
Oh, Sam's here, Maria, is he? So do you need to make him
Hello, can you hear me? I'm the student just joining for...
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Would you
hello.
mind waiting a short while? Okay. Right, so good afternoon. So your name is Sammy the Fish Tickler.
No,
is that right?
Samuel Martin. I think
Samuel Martin.
You must have me confused with some other fish tickler.
Just to make sure, could you give me your FDPS?
No. Yes,
Samuel Martin.
Number 675432.
Okay, so you're giving a presentation today.
I am.
Are you going to use PowerPoint?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to upload it then?
Okay, I've practiced this before. I open that panel, don't I, on the right? And
yes.
And then I've got to share files.
Right?
Yeah, I've opened it, but it's just going round. Oh, right, there's something there. But I'm going to click to upload my PowerPoint now.
Right. So while we're waiting, let me just tell you a little about the exam. So the exam itself should be no longer than 8 minutes. So between 5 and 8 minutes. And at 7 minutes, I will send you a chat or I will send you a chat, and that means that you've got 1 minute left. So when you see that, don't panic, but try and complete the presentation in that last minute. If you're still speaking at 8 minutes, then I will interrupt you. Okay. Could I see your notes before we begin?
Yes, by the way, my connection's very bad. It's just told me that I've just got my notes here. Have I gone?
Yes, your picture's gone. There's just a little circle.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yes, you are.
Right. So my PowerPoint is now ready. Are you ready for me to begin?
Okay, thank you.
Right. Yes.
Okay, so let me just get the timer.
Yeah.
All right, so Samuel Martin, when you're ready, please begin.
Okay. In recent years, there's been increasing interest in the ability of animals to play music. Some, such as Chomsky and Weber, attest that marine animals are the most musical, and others, such as J.S. Mill, believe the canines have the advantages. But the question remains as to which is the best piano player. In this presentation, I will be arguing that actually fish are the best piano players. And I'll be looking at fish and dogs and then drawing my conclusion. Turning first of all to dogs as piano players. Some people say that dogs have great advantages. They can reach the keyboard, they have paws which can touch the keys, and perhaps most importantly of all, they can breathe air. However, what these people overlook is that dogs howl when they play music, and howling ruins everything. Now, turning to the subject of fish, Some people have said that fish are at a disadvantage because they don't have hands, they have fins, and they don't breathe air. However, as Figure 1 clearly demonstrates, the invention of the underwater piano has allowed fish to use their fins in a musical way. And so, to conclude, despite many advantages that dogs have physically, we have to conclude that fish are the better pianists because they don't howl while they play. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation, Sam.
Thank you.
Okay, so if we ask you a few questions now. So you mentioned that dogs have better abilities at playing the piano. I don't quite understand why. Would you mind going over that again, please?
Yes, that's a good question. One of the things that dogs have is they have paws with a similar bone structure to human hands, and while they don't have the same reach as, say, Rubinstein, that they are able to at least press the keys.
Is there any scientific research to prove this?
Yes, I did read a paper by Margolis et al. 1988, but it was inconclusive in the end. It said that they had the ability but hadn't yet achieved their full potential.
And do you know if there are any contrasting theories to this? Does anyone sustain that fish are better able to play musical instruments?
There's a large body of evidence that says that they can't, mainly because of the breathing air, and obviously woodwind instruments and things, so they simply can't play. But my conclusion was really drawn on that one fact that I hate howling. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your presentation, Sam. And yes, good luck with all your other exams.
Thank you very much. How do I log out?
I'm afraid I can't tell you now.
Oh, I remember.
But you will find out.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, and you may leave the session now.